Before you respond, pause. You can still be right, but handle things the wrong way. You've been in a situation where somebody's triggering you in the workplace, however it may be. And, when we say in the workplace here on this channel, we really talk about everywhere that we are, our everyday life. When you wake up and you start your day and you start walking, and interacting with people, you never know what you're going to get in the traffic and, the people you deal with. So it's a walk, and it's a constant battlefield that we're always walking, right? Which is why the Lord tells us to be vigilant for our enemy that's crawling around like a lion seeking who to devour. So you've always got to remain vigilant, right? According to the word. Now, your flesh automatically, say you got to that point where you've been keeping your peace, you've been trying your best to stay calm, but now they come up to you and you're just triggered. You feel triggered because it's like, yo, this person keeps coming up to me and today is not the day. And the frustration, you'll automatically start feeling it boiling up inside your body, right? This time has been long waited to come. It's been pre-planned because you got these inside of you that you need to work on, you need to overcome. So now here comes the moment where frustration is building up, and now you either react because you got a reason to. You're right, like the person keep coming at you, they got a monitoring spirit on them trying to get into your game room. Something, it's off. They don't need to be in your face, but they're triggering you right now. And you take a deep breath. This is what wisdom would do. This is what the Lord tells us to do. He tells us to be still, first of all, and know that He is God, okay? And remember, we're made in His image. So, and He also says, don't you know that ye are gods? Okay, so be still in that observer place, that observer position, that godly position, and observe how your flesh will want to react. Observe this. And then you say, now you can go into some deep questions within yourself, like, okay, why am I feeling triggered by this? Are you okay? Talk to yourself in first person. Are you okay? What are you feeling? That helps you break it down. That's going to be a win-win because you're figuring yourself out, figuring out why this frustration is coming to you, this triggering is coming to you because it came out of you to begin with. And then all the while, the rest will be taken care of as well when you're being still. So you might not even respond yet, and the person, gets in trouble, or the person ends up just starts apologizing. Like, you never know. The way God will make it happen is in a way that you would not think. The person might get a phone call, or you might get a phone call, and you could be like, oh, hold on for a second. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be in your favor, however it happens. But when you do not take that initiative to join into the flesh's activity, to react and respond, even though you have a reason, you watch how God works. You see how He backs you up. You'll see how He handles it through you. You'll just observe and see how it, hold your tongue. Okay? Now, always keep in mind that in situations like this, right? The Lord says that in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So you're really walking in the spirit right now by choosing to take the high road and observe what's going on. And this is the tapping into ourselves that the world needs to work on. But you're already on point with it. You're already working on it. So that's amazing. Just keep doing what you're doing. And you're going to impact and influence others around you because they'll see that peace that you have and they'll be like, I want some of that, baby. So you got that, right? So now, if that resonated with you, for example, you got somebody in your workplace, they trying to get in your game room, trying to find out what you do. And it's all for just no reason, just having you waste your energy, waste your breath by having you talk about these things that they have no value. They don't need to know this stuff for. then second of all, they don't need to know this stuff, so they're going to take it back and go and do something, demonic with it, something negative with it, because they don't have no good intentions to begin with. Even if it's idleness, they just want you to start talking and just tell them about what your plans are. Like, we don't know what's planned for tomorrow. We know in the Bible it says that for a man can have many plans, but the Lord's purpose shall prevail. So we know when we're walking with Christ, we don't know what to expect for tomorrow. And we also know that the Lord says in the Bible that only fools talk about what's going on for tomorrow, what their plans are for tomorrow, because fools haven't picked up on the fact that it's not our plan. Like, fools haven't realized that, and they just keep doing the same thing and talking about their plans and things like that without including the Lord, saying, Lord willing, I can see you tomorrow. Lord willing, we'll link up. Lord willing, I'll talk to you later. You know what I mean? Lord willing, I call you later. Because you can say, oh yeah, I'm going to call you around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock come, the fool doesn't even realize that 5 o'clock has come and gone and they didn't call the person. But when you have wisdom, you see that, okay, 5 o'clock came, like I wanted to make sure I called this person, but now I can't call them because I'm doing this, I'm doing that, this is going on. Because it's not our plan that shall prevail, it's the Lord's plan. So, with that being said, let me know how this works out for you. The next time somebody tries to trigger you in the workplace or anywhere, you're, in the grocery store, you're doing something and someone trying to trigger you, take a deep breath and pause and just kind of get lost in that stillness. Don't worry about how fast everything's happening. Trust, when you get into that place of stillness, you'll see how the Lord backs you up. You will literally, it's going to be like slow motion, the way you are not behind, okay? Things will happen, flow the perfect way, and then you'll see, how the Lord works. Like, he works different from the way that we work. And please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear your experiences with this that's going on. I've had many of my people that I mentor that they go through things at work all the time, and then they spaz, and they go through some things that they have to learn. They have to learn through, but ultimately it brings them back to that place of I need to stay in my peace. This is the way to do it, and their life has changed for the better. Like, I've had some people that I've worked with in the past, and people that I still talk to this day, that are having amazing results, just by compounding this knowledge, applying it and compounding it, adding more on top of it. And so if you feel like this helped you out, I do go deeper inside my membership, and you can find the link for that in the description. You can try it for just $9 a month or $50 for the whole year. And I look forward to working with my members on one-on-one basis and adding much more valuable information into there for you guys. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next Faithful at Work video. Okay? I love you guys. Deuces. Bye.